why it's impossible to lick the tips of your elbows? They hold the secret to immortality, so if you could lick them, there's a chance to be able to live forever. But if everyone did it, if everyone could lick the tips of their elbows, then there'd be chaos, because you can't just go on living and living and living.
I got a girlfriend, so, yeah.
Oh, do you know why it's impossible to lick the tips of your elbows? They hold the secret to immortality, so if you could lick them, there's a chance to be able to live forever. But if everyone did it, if everyone could lick the tips of their elbows, then there'd be chaos, because you can't just go on living and living and living.
Hey, I just got out of a really serious relationship, so yeah.
I was just making conversation.
Sure.
Just making conversation.
No, sure, but still.
Do you know why it's impossible to lick the tips of your elbows? They hold the secret to immortality, so if you could lick them, there's a chance to be able to live forever. But if everyone did it, if everyone could lick the tips of their elbows, then there'd be chaos, because you can't just go on living and living and living.
Oh, right.
Try it.
What's that?
Your elbows. Try licking them.
I'm alright.
Marianne.
Roland.
Thank God the rain's held off.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a soggy barbecue.
Yeah.
Soggy sausages.
Okay.
Would you like a drink?
I'm alright. My wife just went to go get me a beer, so.
Try it.
Okay. See what you mean. I'm Roland.
Marianne.
Shame about this rain.
Nothing worse than a soggy barbecue.
So, how do you know Jane?
Oh, we went to college together.
Oh, right.
Yourself?
My wife works with Jane.
Your elbows. Try licking them.
Okay. You got any tips?
No, try Beth.
Okay. Maybe my right arm. See what you mean. I'm Roland.
Marianne.
Okay. Yep. Shame about the rain.
Nothing worse than a soggy barbecue.
Oh. So, how do you know Jane?
Who's Jane?
Jane, the woman having the barbecue?
Oh, Christ, no. I was just passing by and I just saw a load of free booze and sausages.
Oh.
I was kidding.
Oh! Got me! Good one.
Yeah, I went to college with Jane.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. How about you?
I play football with Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, Jane's brother-in-law. Bluey green shirt. Do you want a drink?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay. Cool. Stupid. What do you do? For a living.
Oh, I work at Sussex University. You?
Oh, right. Great. I'm a beekeeper.
Really?
Yeah.
You're really a beekeeper.
I'm really a beekeeper.
I love honey.
Really?
Yeah. Spoon, jar of honey, heaven.
Oh my God. What sort of honey do you normally go for?
I'm too embarrassed.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm too embarrassed to tell you.
Why is that?
Well, I like Tesco, you know, the dirty stuff, the prison stripe stuff.
Oh, that's all right.
Really?
Yeah. Of course.
I'm not putting honest, hardworking beekeepers out of business.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Do you think I'm a honey Philistine?
Some of that supermarket stuff's all right.
Really?
Yeah, some of it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so don't take this the wrong way or anything, but
Go on.
do you make a living? You know.
I do. Yeah.
Off beekeeping. I mean.
From beekeeping. Yeah.
Really? How does it?
Okay, well, I used to. I used to work for a friend of mine in Wiltshire. However, after a while, I wanted to start up a business of my own. But my girlfriend, well, my ex-girlfriend.
Sorry for your loss.
What's that?
Sorry for your loss. You know, like, you know, it was
Right,
kind of,
right.
it's kind of, you know.
No, yeah.
I was kidding.
Yeah, no,
Go on.
She, well, my ex, she wanted to move to London. So, we bought a one-bed place in Tower Hamlets.
God, no wonder you broke up with her. I would have broken up with her too. She made me leave Wiltshire for Tower Hamlets.
Still living there, actually.
Lovely curries.
We didn't have any room, though, for bees.
I see.
Didn't have a garden.
Bummer.
But, one day, I was up on the roof, and I realized it was perfect. So, I tidied it up a bit and bought my first hive.
Amazing.
Went from 1 to 2 and 2 to 4. Then, we went away. Me and Laura. We went to Spain. But, while we were away, we got raided!
Raided?
Yeah, so, we used to keep the honeycomb and honey in these bin bags. You know those black plastic bin liners?
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of money at the time, so the bin bags, they're a cheap alternative. Anyways, while we were away, one of the neighbors called the police. Thought we were gonna get up some smack or something. Anyways, the police, they went for it. They kicked in the door, turned the flat upside down, and confiscated all of the bin bags filled with the most amazing honey and honeycomb.
Did that really happen?
Yeah.
You used to keep honey in plastic bin bags.
Yeah.
I don't think I can go to work.
Have they told you that?
They're great.
So you've told them that.
Not yet.
But you're going to.
I think so.
But you haven't said any of this to them?
They've said everything I want.
Oh. What about part-time?
I don't know the point.
The point in going part-time?
Either I'm walking or... either I'm walker or... Either I do it or I don't. It scares me.
Work?
Stopping.
Stopping work scares you?
What will I do?
Go away. We can do whatever we want.
I don't...
I'm serious.
I don't...
I mean it.
I can't. I have to have a choice. Control.
You want me to leave?
Not in a bad way, but yeah.
Have I done something wrong?
No.
Have I said something? Have I offended you?
No.
I thought we were having a nice evening.
We did.
Coming back here was your idea.
I know, but on reflection,
I mean, do you want to come inside, you said?
I know, but I changed my mind. I'm allowed to change my mind, aren't I?
If I'm allowed to ask why, then sure.
I just rather not get into it.
Can you at least tell me if it's me?
I just...
You don't have to be specific, just generally speaking.
I'm just going through some things, and you're right, we were having a lovely evening, and you're right, it was my idea to come back here, but, I mean, once we stepped inside, I just started thinking, I just started thinking.
You want me to leave?
Not in a bad way, but yeah.
Have I done something wrong?
No.
Have I said something? Have I offended you?
No.
Then I don't understand!
I'm not asking you to understand, I'm asking you to leave.
Bit rich, isn't it?
Excuse me?
Coming back here was your idea.
Charming.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
it's rude!
Yeah! I'd like you to leave.
I should probably make a move.
Don't feel that you have to.
I got an early start in the morning, so.
Well, how early is early?
6.
Well, you could have, not like a welcome to my lair or anything, but you could, stay.
I should really get moving.
Oh, I've had a really lovely evening.
Likewise, yeah.
And if you're available, we could, do this another.
Definitely, yeah.
And the lair thing, it was a joke.
Come again?
The sofa folds out. You wouldn't have to sleep in my bed. Stop talking, Marianne. Not in a bad way, but yeah.
Have I done something wrong?
No.
Have I said something? Have I offended you?
No.
I thought we were having a nice evening.
We did.
Coming back here was your idea.
I know, but on reflection.
Do you want to come inside?
I know.
You said.
I know, but I've changed my mind. I'm allowed to change my mind. I just don't want to get into it.
I went on a date a couple weeks ago and almost the exact thing happened, so I'm happy to leave you to it, but if it's me,
It's not.
I mean, you don't have to go into specifics, just generally speaking.
It's not you.
If you could at least give me some feedback.
Feedback.
Or something. Feedback's not the right word.
Okay, look,
Sorry.
I'm going through some things at the moment. My mother, she's been ill for a really long time, and I don't know if I want you to stay because I want you to stay, or I don't want to go to bed on my own.
I'm really sorry.
Why don't we just speak in a week or so?
A friend of mine said when I told him I was going on a date, he was like, what did she do?
What did you say?
I said, I don't know. But I think it has something to do with space. When we were talking earlier, I was nodding along pretty much the entire time. But when we stepped through your front door, I realized I didn't understand a single thing you said.
Well, most of my time is spent sitting in front of a computer.
Oh,
Inputting
okay.
data, the
Yeah.
cosmic microwave background readings,
Oh, cool.
radiation left over from the Big Bang,
Uh-huh.
cosmology, theoretical early universe cosmology.
I said, I don't really know, but I think it has something to do with space. When we were talking earlier, I was nodding along pretty much the entire time. But when we stepped through the front door, when I stepped through the front door, I realized that I didn't understand a single thing you said. Ow.
Well, most of my time is spent sitting in front of a computer.
Okay.
Inputting data,
Cool.
quantum cosmology.
Uh-huh.
Do you know much about theoretical physics?
Pass.
Quantum mechanics?
Pass.
Well, quantum mechanics focuses on the quantum realm, like atoms, molecules. on nuclear scales, gravity is pretty much insignificant, but in terms of general relativity, it's vital. So we've got these two theories at odds with one another. We got relativity that focuses on the sun, the moon, the stars, and then we've got quantum mechanics, which focuses on quarks, atoms, molecules, that sort of thing. So we've effectively asked the same question twice and come up with two completely different answers.
This is really sexy, by the way.
The point being...
Hey, I had a nice time. I'd love to spend the night.
But
with you. I'd like to spend the night with you.
But now we've got a string theory, or in this case, multiple string theories.
If you don't want me to stay the night, all you have to do is say.
The exciting thing about string theory is it's that it bridges the gap between
You haven't answered any of my questions.
a byproduct of all of these theories is that, almost by accident, we are part of a multiverse. So, despite our our best efforts, there are certain microscopic things that just cannot be explained absolutely.
Oh.
Now, one way of explaining this is to come to the conclusion that at any given moment, several outcomes can coexist simultaneously.
This is genuinely turning me on. You do realize that.
In the quantum universe, everything, our choices, everything that we've ever and never done exists in a vast amount of parallel universes.
Everything?
Everything.
Everything that I've ever done?
Everything you've ever and never done. We should probably keep our
Well,
voices
if
down.
everything that I've ever done has already happened, then what's the point in me?
Well,
what's the point in us?
well.
You see what I'm trying to say?
No, totally. Well, let's say that there's only one universe. There's only one unique me and one unique you. Then every choice that we make is pretty much all we can make. But let's say that there are multiple universes. Then every choice that we make can bring us to the exact reality that we could end up experiencing. Imagine rolling a dice 6,000 times.
Everything?
Everything!
Everything that I've ever done?
Everything you've ever and never done! We should probably keep...
Well, everything that I've ever done has already happened, and what's the point in me?
There isn't...
What?
You know, we're just particles.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, we're just a bunch of particles. You know, we're just a bunch of particles.
Right.
We're just particles.
Oh, right, yeah.
A bunch of particles getting knocked around by all these specific laws all over the place.
You make it sound so glamorous.
Most of my time is spent sitting in front of a computer inputting numbers. It's not very interesting.
Okay.
I've had a really enjoyable evening.
Same,
But
yeah.
I haven't made a decision, really, whether or not I want you to stay. I just imagined that we'd go to bed, but I just want to let you know that I'm not massively interested in sleeping with you.
That's all right. you don't have to.
Yeah, I thought that, you know, we'd go to bed and that would be that, but I mean, I can get you a sleeping bag and some towels.
Okay.
I want to let you know, though, I'm not being coy. I'm not saying no to sex, but yes to all the other things. I just thought that we'd go to bed separately, and then we'd get up and we'd have toast or whatever. It doesn't have to be toast.
Floor's fine, honestly.
I'm so tired, Roland. I'm so tired. Before people had face before face.
Okay.
God!
God.
People's lives were their own before it became skin. Skin. Before it became skin.
Skin.
Mom wasn't scared of dying. She was scared of being kept alive, you know.
Yes,
That isn't what scared her.
I understand.
And it's not just speaking.
Oh, okay, now I don't understand.
Reading words, numbers on a page. I don't know how to explain it, but typing as well.
In what ways?
I know the word I'm thinking of, but every letter that I think of, none of the letters seem.
It's okay. You don't have to finish.
I want to.
I think I know what you're trying to say.
How? How do you know what I'm trying to say? Most of the time, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to wear yourself out.
Well, maybe we should hang a notepad around my neck.
What?
Kidding.
Mary.
Roland, I don't think I can go to work. Welcome home.
All right.
Where have you been?
Pub.
I sent you a text.
I know.
Why didn't you text me back?
Don't know.
What does that mean?
It means I don't know. It means I didn't think it was urgent.
Well, I didn't know where you were.
I just told you.
Now? You just told me now, but
I was
wanna
playing
know.
tennis, okay? I was playing tennis with Tony, and then we went to the pub. What's wrong? I'm sorry. Okay. What is it? What's wrong?
Roland, I'm really sorry.
What? What is it?
James and I had sex.
James?
From work.
Center parting? You mean the guy with the center parting?
Yes.
When?
There's been a few times.
A few? How many is a few?
I'd rather we didn't get into
How many is a few, Mary?
6. Maybe 7.
Spread out? Were the 6 or 7 times you had sex spread out over a particular period of time?
Yes.
Are you together then? Do you want to be together?
I don't know.
Is he moving in?
Of course not, Roland.
Do you want me to move out? When do you want me to move out?
There's no rush.
So that's it then, isn't it?
Where have you been?
Pub.
I sent you a text.
I know.
Why didn't you text me back?
Don't know.
What does that mean?
It means I don't know. It means I didn't think it was urgent.
Well, I didn't know where you were.
I just told you.
Now? You just told me now.
I was
but
playing
wanted-
tennis. I was playing tennis with Tony, and then we went to the pub. What is it? I'm sorry. What is it? What's wrong?
Roland, I'm really sorry.
What?
James and I had sex.
James?
From work.
Dandruff? You mean the guy with the dandruff?
He doesn't... Yes.
When?
There's been a few times.
A few? How many's a few?
I'd rather we didn't
How
get into-
many's a few, Mary?
6. Maybe 7.
Spread out? Were the 6 or 7 times you had sex spread out over a particular period of time?
Yes!
Are you together then? Do the 2 of you want to be together?
I don't know!
Is he moving in? Do you want me to move out?
There's no rush.
How old is he?
24.
24?
Yes.
He is a child!
He's 24, Roland!
Where do you have sex?
All sorts of places.
What does that
It
mean?
means we've had sex in more than one place.
Here?
Of course not, Roland.
So this place then?
Yes.
Well, where does he live?
Brighton.
Brighton. Do you have sex in the daytime then?
Yes.
In the daytime?
Sometimes yes.
Over lunch, is it? When's he gonna move in?
There's no date.
But he is gonna move in.
Hopefully.
Am I boring?
What?
Do I bore you?
Of course not, Roland.
It's because we don't talk about space enough? Is that it?
It's nothing to do with work.
That doesn't help, you know. If you said yes, it's because you didn't talk about space enough. It would have made more sense. I would have kicked myself for not making more of an effort, but at least it would make more sense.
There's no linear explanation, I'm afraid.
where have you been?
Work.
I sent you a text.
I know.
You've not texted me back.
I know.
What does that mean?
It means I know you sent me a text.
Mary, I didn't know where you
God,
were.
why are you being so tetchy? I missed the 7:37 and then the 8:04 didn't show up. What is it? What's the matter? What's wrong?
Mary, I'm really sorry, but I had sex with Allison O'Connor 2 weeks ago.
Allison O'Connor.
Yeah.
I thought she was going bald.
What?
She's going bald, Roland. She's going completely bald. Well, how many times? How many times, Roland?
Once.
2
weeks ago, yeah.
What were you doing? What on earth were you two doing?
I was helping her set up a hive.
Is this a joke?
No.
You were helping her set up a hive?
Yes.
Speak up!
I said yes. Yes, I was helping her.
Is it serious?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I need some time to think on it.
You need some time to think on it.
Preferably, yes.
Does this mean you're moving out?
Up to you, really.
Well, Roland, if it were up to me, you would have had sex with Allison
right.
O'Connor. Excuse me?
Calm down.
Fuck you, actually! I have never been happier living with you. I hope you know that.
That doesn't help, you know. If you said yes, it's because we don't talk about space enough. It would have made more sense. I would have kicked myself for not making more of an effort, but at least it would make more sense.
There's no linear explanation, I'm afraid.
Mary, don't make me leave.
Roland.
This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm serious.
You'll be fine.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You can move back to Tower Hamlets.
Is that meant to be a joke?
Of course not, Roland. I'm saying there's a lot you can do.
I don't care.
Come on.
I don't.
You're being melodramatic.
How long were you waiting to tell me?
A week.
I was going to propose.
Roland. You need some time to think on it.
Preferably, yes.
Does this mean you're moving out?
Up to you, really.
Well, Roland, if it were up to me, you would have slept with Allison O'Connor.
Right.
What?
I don't want us to fight.
Tough.
What?
I said tough.
Mary, I'm telling you this because I regret it, not because
No, you don't do something and keep going.
Mary, what are the chances that you'd be able to forgive me?
Where have you been?
Pub.
I sent you a text.
I know.
Why didn't you text me back?
Don't know.
What does that mean?
It means I don't know. It means I didn't think it was urgent.
Well, I didn't know where you were.
I just told you.
Now? You just told me now, but
I was
wanted
playing
to-
tennis. I was playing tennis with Tony, and then we went to the pub. I'm sorry. What is it? What's wrong?
Roland, I'm really sorry.
What? What is it?
James and I had sex. Roland, did you hear what
I know.
What?
You got a text from him while you were in the shower. I read it.
Yeah, you need to leave.
Make me.
What?
I said, make me.
keep thinking of Mom.
In what ways?
Before she died.
Right.
She didn't want any more food.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I'm not sure we ever really talked about it.
I thought we did.
Bits and pieces, maybe?
Well, she asked them to stop the IV. Did we talk about that?
I think maybe we did. Yeah.
Well, they asked me to leave, and I came back the next day and she started looking like a ghost. It takes an enormous amount of strength to be like that, to keep going. I don't think I have it.
You don't know that.
It's that sinking feeling.
Mary, listen to me.
God, Roland, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, Roland. Before people had face, before they...
Okay.
God!
God?
People's lives were their own before it became skin, before it became skin.
Skin.
Mom wasn't scared of dying, she was scared of being kept alive, you know.
Yes.
That isn't what scared her.
Hello? Marianne?
Oh!
Hi!
Good. Wow! Hi!
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You?
Good, thanks.
Good. I had some of your honey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from Budgeons and Crouch End.
Yeah, right. They're really great.
Yeah, I said to the girl at the till, I knew the man who made the honey.
Oh, what'd she say? I read one of your papers.
You did not.
I did. I downloaded it.
Which one did you read?
Something to do with the XMM cluster survey.
That's really amazing, Roland.
What do you think of the honey?
It's delicious. It's completely delicious. Are you here for the dance class?
Yeah, no, I am, actually, yeah.
Wow.
Heather's getting married in a couple of months, so.
The gym teacher.
What's that?
He was a gym teacher, wasn't he?
Right, no, I see, they ended up calling it a day. The new guy is something or the other for the Office of National Statistics.
Wow.
I've been ordered to sort out my 2 left feet or else. How about you?
Similar, really. Wedding.
Oh, your own or?
Nope, yep. Mine. Yep.
Oh, congrats.
Yep.
Is your fiance?
He's held up. He's been held up.
Hello, Marianne. It's Roland.
Oh, no.
How are you?
Roland.
Hope I didn't scare you.
No, maybe a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit.
Sorry.
Are you here for the dance class?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah.
Dance.
Heather's getting married in a couple of months, so.
Heather?
My sister?
Right. Heather.
I've been ordered to sort out my 2 left feet or else. Oh man.
Did you know I was going to be here?
What?
Did you know that I was going to be here?
No, of course not.
I'm learning dance because I'm getting married, Roland.
Yeah, cool.
In
cool.
September. In September.
Congrats.
Thank you. Well, how about you?
I was, but for the moment, no.
Married?
Seeing someone, but we broke up, so.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Good, yeah.
That's good. I bought some of your honey.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, from Budgeons and Crouchin'.
Yeah, right. They're really great.
I said to the girl at the till, I knew the man who made the honey.
Oh, what'd she say?
She just stared at me.
Oh, weird.
So, how are things? Business-wise?
Good. Really good, actually. We're just about to start doing pollen.
Pollen?
Yeah, you scrape it off the legs of the bees and then you grind it up. Really good for you, actually.
Scraping legs of bees or pollen?
I got an offer from Tesco of all people.
For the pollen?
No, for the honey.
Well, how much for?
Fair bit, actually.
What did you say?
Told them to screw themselves. I read one of your papers.
You did not.
I did. I downloaded it.
Which one did you read?
Something to do with the hot subdwarf stars.
Are you sure you didn't just Google midget porn?
What?
You know, like subdwarfs is it's a type of.
Gotcha.
Oh God. It's really amazing, Roland.
What'd you think of the honey?
Oh, it was delicious. Completely delicious.
It's Heather's.
Heather.
We cart it up to the Heathermores every August, one by one.
One by one.
The hives, not the bees.
Oh, right. Are you here for the dance class? Yeah. I'm actually engaged. Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, who's the lucky lady?
Allison. Allison.
I remember.
Yeah.
I'm learning dance because I'm trying to lose a couple of pounds, you know. And all those late night binges, I blame the subdwarfs. You know, like the paper that you read.
Ready?
Ready, Freddy? Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey. Heather's getting married in a couple of months, so.
The gym teacher.
What's that?
He was a gym teacher, wasn't he?
Oh, right. No, they actually, they ended up calling it a day. The new guys or something or the other for the DVLA.
Oh, wow.
I've been, ordered to sort out my 2 left feet or else. Sorry, maybe we should, just watch.
Good idea.
How are you?
Oh, similar really. Wedding.
Oh, your own or?
God, no, could you imagine? I'm being a very diligent bridesmaid. We're doing some mass Vietnamese waltz, and I don't think I understand it as of yet.
So, is this your first then? Lesson?
No, second. You?
First, yeah.
Well done on that comfortable trouser front. I came back from work last week. Crotch was like an inferno by the time I got home.
Mary, I'm really sorry.
Well done on that comfortable trouser front. I came home from work last week. Crotch was like a furnace by the time I got home. Roland, I'm sorry.
What for?
Well done on that comfortable trouser front. I came home from work last week. Crotch was like a sauna by the time I got home. If I don't say it now, I'm gonna feel like a fraud.
Mary.
Let's go for a drink. One drink, and if you never want to see me again, you never have to see me again.
Mary.
Let's go for a drink. One drink, and if you never want to see me again, you never have to see me again.
Mary, I just...
One drink, and if you never want to see me again, you never have to see me again.
Mary.
And if you never want to see me again, you never have to see me again.
really know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
No, but I want to. I want to know what to say to you.
Apparently, not everyone goes through with it.
How do you mean?
Once they've been given the green once they've...
It's
a lot-
okay.
They're happy enough knowing it's there.
How do you know that?
I went online.
And when you say it a lot, how many people are we talking?
2/3. It's a safety net for a lot of them.
And is this how you're feeling about it?
I don't know.
Would I be able to come with you?
I mean, I'm gonna talk to Martin, and if you want, would you come with me?
Would you want me to come with you?
I keep thinking of Mom.
There are 3 different kinds of bees. The workers, the drones, and the single solitary queen. The workers are all women. Their job is to forage for honey, pollen, etc. Their lifetimes are anywhere between 5 weeks and 6 months. The drones solely exist to have sex with the queen. Each hive has around 100 drones, and once they've deposited their sperm, their penis gets ripped off and they die.
Roll into...
Honeybees have an unfailing clarity of purpose. Their lifetimes are often intensely short, but in a strange sort of way, I'm
Roll into...
jealous of the humble honeybee and their quiet elegance. If only our existence were that simple. If only we knew why we are here and what it is that we're meant to be doing.
Roll into...
I am unsure of a great many things, but now I am definitely certain of one thing. Get on one... Oh. Mary Ann Obley, will you marry me?
Roland, you can't just show up here. I have a tutorial. It's the middle of the afternoon. I've got a lot going on. I'm sorry. I can't. I just need some space.
Hey!
This is a surprise.
Is it?
It's the middle of the afternoon.
Hey, do you have a moment to talk? Everyone!
Everyone. Okay.
I have something I'd like to say. To you. Now there are 3 different kinds of bees. The workers, the drones, and the single solitary queen. Now the workers, they're all women. Their job is to forage for honey, pollen, etc. Their lifetimes are anywhere between 5 weeks and 6 months. Now the drones, they solely exist to have sex with the queen. If only, am I right? Each hive has about 100 drones. And once they've deposited their sperm, their penis gets ripped off and they die. Honeybees have an unfailing clarity of purpose. Their lifetimes are often intensely short, but in a strange sort of way, I'm jealous of the humble honeybee, their quiet elegance. If only our existence were that simple. If only we knew why we are here and what it is that we're meant to be doing. I am uncertain of a great many things, but now I am definitely certain of one. Mary Ann Obley, will you marry me?
Roland, we've talked about this. Come on. the middle of the afternoon.
Hey, do you have a moment to talk?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Cool. Shit.
What's
Oh
wrong?
boy. 1 second. Oh, no. Oh boy. What? I left it at home.
Left what at home?
Man.
Roland,
Do it. I'm just gonna own up. I came here because I wanted to tell you something, and well, I wrote it all down. It took me ages. Oh man, it's just it's kind of thrown me for a bit.
Roland, you're sweating.
I have something I'd like to tell you.
Okay.
Cool. So
Okay.
as you know, or maybe you know, maybe you know, there are 3 different kinds of bees. Now there's the workers and the drones, and then the queen. Now the drones, they're all women. Wait, no, sorry. The workers are women. The drones, they have sex with the queen, and once they've ejaculated, they die. I maybe should have written this down.
Roland is
What I'm trying to say is that honeybees, they have really short lives, and then they have really short lives, and they die. Maybe that should have came before the sex thing, and then I could have worked around. Do you remember when we first met?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
At the wedding.
What?
John and Ruth's wedding.
We met at a barbecue.
Have a seat. There are 3 different. There are 3 different kinds of bees. The workers, the drones, and the single solitary queen. Now the workers, they're all women. Their job is to forage for honey, pollen, etc. Their lifetimes are anywhere between 5 weeks and 6 months. Now the drones, they solely exist to have sex with the queen. Each hive has about 100 drones, and once they've deposited their sperm, their penis gets ripped off and they die. Honeybees have an unfailing clarity of purpose. Their lifetimes are often intensely short, but in a strange sort of way, I'm jealous of the humble honeybee and their quiet elegance. If only our existence were that simple. If only we knew why it is that we're here and what it is that we're meant to be doing. Mary, I'm uncertain when it comes to a great many things, but now I'm definitely certain of one. Mary Ann, will you marry me?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Wow! You said yes. Wow.
Did you get that from a book? You got it from a book, didn't you? It was Ted Hooper. It was Ted Hooper, wasn't it?
Bits, maybe. Wow! We're engaged. Wow.
I have a tutorial.
Oh, I'll meet you at home.
Is that okay?
Of course.
Thank you. If you're serious, you write to them,
Meaning what?
outlining why they ought to be taking you seriously.
If they do.
Then you meet with someone.
Out there or here?
Out there, you have to meet them a couple times.
Oh, always out there?
I think so.
Okay. Then what?
Then it's up to you.
How do they do it? How does it work?
They use something called a bar, bar.
It's okay.
Then they mix it with some water.
I don't really know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
No, but I want to. I want to know what to say to you.
Well, apparently a lot of people never go through with it.
How do you mean?
Well, once they've been given the green once they've, a lot
It's
of,
okay.
they're happy enough knowing that it's there.
Mary, how bad is it?
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad? How bad is pretty bad?
Well, they said being under 40.
How bad is pretty bad?
I don't think
Mary?
I want to talk about this right now.
Mary, I've been waiting around the tenterhooks.
I don't think I can talk about this right now.
Do you want water? A drink?
No, thank you.
Booze? I mean...
I'm just after a moment's silence, and then I'll tell you anything you want. They said a third of people live for a year.
What about the other two?
What?
What about the other 2/3? How long do they...
I don't know.
Well, what did they tell you? What did they
I don't know, Roland. I don't know. They handed me all these leaflets. I mean, God, who cares about what happens to the other 2/3?
Who cares?
Yes.
I care because presumably we don't know which third you're going to
Why are you
be.
being so arsy with me?
I'm not being arsy.
Yes, you are. You're being arsy with me for not remembering this number or that number. I mean, who cares?
All right.
I mean, I can go upstairs. And I can grab my handbag with the plethora of leaflets if it bothers you.
All
that much.
right. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They talked to you about treatment.
They said they can try to remove as much of it as they can. They suggested radiotherapy, but if I'm too weak for radiotherapy, then chemo. A lot of it. It's right at the front.
The front.
It's all over the frontal lobe.
I don't know what that means.
I'll have trouble selecting the right words, and they said to expect seizures.
Jesus.
I mean, it's palliative whether or not we just,
Okay.
they said this is it.
Okay.
This is it, they said.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you should sit down.
Oh, I need to sit down, do I?
No, standing.
I would have came with you if you told me, you know.
I know.
I would have canceled.
I know.
I'm a bit angry with you.
Angry.
I'm telling you so that you know.
You're angry.
I'm telling you so that we don't start an argument.
Glad to hear it.
All right.
I'm sorry that you missed the joys that it was collecting the result of my biopsy, Roland.
All right.
And I'm sorry that I didn't want an entourage of onlookers.
All right. Christ! I'm telling you so that I can get it off my chest because I want to be as honest with you as I possibly can. Because I don't know what you're about to say, but clearly it's bad news. And I want to be able to listen and not be thinking to myself, I wonder what she did with herself when she heard. I wonder why she didn't call me straight away. Because I would have dropped absolutely anything and everything. I wonder if she knows that.
I got the results of my biopsy today.
Today?
Yeah, they called me and asked me to come in.
Who did you see?
Dr. Thorne.
And, what'd they say?
It's benign.
What?
He said it's a grade 1 and it's benign.
He said that?
He said ordinarily we would expect to see a full recovery.
He used the term full recovery.
Exact words.
He said...
Ordinarily we would expect to see full recovery.
but they definitely use the term full recovery.
Yes, exact words.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you hungry? You want some bolognese? I made it homemade.
We have any of that nice spaghetti?
I love you.
They said it's a glioblastoma multiforme.
Right.
It's a grade 4.
Right.
It's all over the frontal lobe.
Okay.
He said that they should operate.
Great.
He said that's where they should start.
Great.
And then he suggested radiotherapy. And if I'm too weak for radiotherapy.
Too weak?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
He said if I'm too weak for radiotherapy, then chemo.
Right.
It's...
We can stop.
He
We can eat. No, seriously. We can stop and we can eat.
I just rather get through this.
No, you're right. Sorry.
It's a year,
A year?
possibly less.
Possibly less than a year.
And he didn't say that.
Wait, he didn't say that?
He said we'd discuss more in our next visit, but when I got back to campus,
Mary.
it's stupid. I shouldn't have done it. I went on a forum.
A forum?
People had left all these dedications to other people that had died. And there were pages of them. Most of them were really wet and drippy. And I got angry.
Angry?
It's bullshit.
You mean on the...
When someone dies.
Right.
I mean, it's bullshit. When your time's up.
Right.
I mean, what do they know about time?
We should just...
She was a real fighter? Was she? Because clearly she didn't do a very good job.
All right.
And some people had posted photos. God, there was this woman with God knows how many tubes sticking out of her, and she was surrounded by all these garish balloons.
Some people like to give balloons.
If you give me a balloon, I will grot you.
Note to self.
And if you post a photo of me on a forum, I will hunt the shit out of you.
No forums. Okay. Mary, we should eat.
I think I'd like to go abroad.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how much of a difference this chemo is really making.
You mean you're not sure, or they're not sure?
I'm not sure. I mean me.
Well, why? What aren't you sure about? Why aren't you sure?
It's gaining. I was coming home on the train. I had my bag and my laptop, and I sat down, and these dirty old men got on, and They were pissed. I mean, they sat at my table and then went across and they started winding me up. I tried to grab my bag and my laptop, but then they blocked me. It was the words, Roland. I couldn't say anything, and they started laughing. They started howling with laughter, and I started to cry. And finally, one of them said, "That's enough."
You should have told me.
And then I went to campus
What do you mean? What for?
to have lunch with Melissa. I had a seizure
What? When? Mary?
last week.
Last week? Are you okay?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
It's the words, Roland. It's exhibit. It's getting more and more tiring.
I didn't realize.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I don't know what to do.
You don't have to do anything.
I want to help, Mary.
You are.
When you say abroad, you mean abroad and not come back?
Potentially, yes.
Okay. How does it work?
You become a member.
A member?
You pay a sum of money.
How much?
I'm not sure how much it is in dollars.
And then what?
Then, if you're serious, you write to them.
Meaning what?
Outline why they ought to be taking you seriously.
And if they do?
Then you meet with someone.
Out there or here?
Out there, you have to meet them a couple of times.
Always out there?
I think so.
And then what?
Then it's up to you.
How do they do it? How does it work?
They use a bar.
It's okay.
And then they mix it with water.
I don't really know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
No, but I want to. I want to know what to say to you.
Well, apparently a lot of people never go through with it.
How do you mean?
Well, once they've been given the green once a lot
It's
of
okay.
it, they're happy enough knowing it's there.
How do you know that?
I went online.
When you say a lot, how many are we talking?
Around 2/3, it's a safety net for a lot of them.
And is this how you feel about it?
I don't know.
Would I be able to come with you?
I'm gonna talk to Martin. Would you want to come with me?
Would you want me to come with you?
Keep thinking of Mom
What ways?
before she died.
Right.
When she didn't want any more food.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I'm not sure we ever really talked about it.
I thought we did.
Bits and pieces, maybe?
Well, she asked them to stop the IV. Did we talk about that?
I think maybe we did, yeah.
Well, they asked me to leave, and I came back the next day, and she started looking like a ghost. It takes an enormous amount of strength to be like that, to keep going. I'm not sure I have it.
You don't know that.
It's that sinking feeling.
Mary, listen
Roland,
to me.
I'm so tired, Roland. Before people had face, before they had face.
Okay.
God!
God?
People's lives were their own before it became skin. Skin before it became skin. Mom wasn't scared of dying. She was scared of being kept alive, you know.
Yes,
That wasn't what scared her.
I understand.
It's not just speaking,
Okay, now I don't understand.
reading words, numbers on a page. I don't know how to explain it, but typing as well.
In what ways?
I know the word I'm thinking of, but whenever I put a letter, none of the letters seem.
It's okay. You don't have to finish.
I want to.
I think I know what you're trying to say.
How? How do you know what I'm trying to say? Most of the time, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to wear yourself out.
Well, maybe we should hang a notepad around my neck.
What?
Kidding.
Mary.
Roland, I don't think I could go to work.
Have they told you that?
They're great.
So you've told them that.
Not yet.
But you're going to.
I think so.
But you haven't said any of this to them yet.
They said everything they want.
What about part-time?
I don't see the point.
The point in going part-time?
Either I'm walking or... Either I'm walk or... Either I do it or I don't. It scares me.
Work?
Stopping.
Stopping work scares you?
I mean, what will I do?
We'll go away. We can do whatever we want.
I don't...
I'm serious.
I don't...
I mean it.
I can't. I have to have a choice. Control.
Taxi's booked for 9.
I know.
Means we have an extra half an hour.
It does.
Are you tired?
A bit.
Would you like to take a nap?
What time is it?
Are you cold?
No.
I could turn off the air conditioning.
I'm fine.
Taxi's booked for 9.
I know.
Means we got an extra half an hour.
It does.
Are you tired?
A bit.
Would you like to take a nap?
What time is it?
Are you cold?
No,
I could turn off the air conditioning.
I'm fine.
Taxi's booked for 9.
I know.
Means we got an extra half an hour.
It does.
Are you tired?
A bit.
Would you like to take a nap?
What time is it?
Are you cold?
No.
I could turn off the air conditioning.
I'm fine.
Would you like to watch some TV?
Oh, thanks.
Are you hungry? I could...
Fall.
Mary, I've had a really wonderful day today.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Mary, can I be honest with you?
No. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
There are times when I absolutely understand why you're doing this. But there are times when I absolutely don't. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to call it a day, but what I suppose I am saying is that maybe today isn't that day. Because if it were me, and I were you, I would want as much time as possible. And if you think that you got another couple of months in you, God, I would love to give that a try.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Let's go home.
Because if it were me and I were you, I would want as much time as possible. And if you think that you got another couple of weeks in you, God, I'd love to give that a try.
What do you mean time?
Time? I mean time with you.
I think we might think that. Their arrow from past to present.
Mary.
That's all we can say, really.
Mary.
But nobody knows why.
Okay.
Listen to me, please.
Let's not talk about this now.
Please.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
Listen to me, please. Basic laws of physics. laws of physics don't have a past and a present. Time is irrelevant on the level of atoms and molecules. You'll have all our time that we've always had, and you'll have our time one sec. One sec. There won't be any more or less of it once I'm gone.
Hello? Marianne?
Oh, Roland! Wow.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm fine.
It's
I'm
good.
fine.
Oh, it's really good. I bought some of your honey.
You did?
Yeah, from Budgeons and Crouch End.
Right. They're really great.
Yeah, I said to the girl, till I knew the man who made the honey.
Oh, what'd she say?
She just stared at me.
I read one of your papers.
She did not.
I did. I downloaded it.
That's amazing, Roland.
What'd you think of the honey?
It was delicious. Completely delicious. Are you here for the dance class?
Yeah, no, I am, actually, yeah.
Wow.
Heather's getting married in a couple of months, so.
The gym teacher.
That's right. Good memory. Been ordered to sort out my 2 left feet or else. Oh, man. So, how about you?
Similar, really. Wedding.
Oh, your own or?
God, no. Could you imagine? I'm being a very diligent bridesmaid. We're doing some mass Vietnamese waltz, and I don't think I understand it as of yet.
So is this your first then? Lesson?
Second. You?
First, yeah.
Well done on that comfortable trouser front. I came home from work last week. Crotch was like a hothouse by the time I got home.
Hey, afterwards, if we're just not completely exhausted, there's a nice place, not too far. Maybe we could go get a drink. But if we get there, if we get there and you change your mind and you decide you want to call it a day, then we'll call it a day, and we'll call it a day, and you won't ever have to see me again.